Hello and welcome to this YouTube channel for ACCA FR exam prep. My name is Adam. In this video, I'll be taking you through how to account for contingent liability under IAS 37 provisions, contingent liability, and contingent assets. Now, let's look at this question. We start with the requirement. Show how XYZ Bank should account for the guarantee in its financial statement as at December 2008. XYZ Bank has during the year 2008 issued letters of credit for customers totaling 12.1 million. These letters of credit provide guarantee for the payments to be made by these customers. XYZ has accepted responsibility for the payment in the event that the customers default. Now, in looking at the details of this, we have to establish the following using the criteria for accounting for a liability or a provision. Is there a present obligation? Now, yes, because XYZ Bank has issued this guarantee to accept responsibility for payment in the event that the customers default. So XYZ Bank has a present obligation. Now, the next question is it probable that there will be economic benefits to be paid to settle the obligation? And the answer to this is that no, it's not probable. Now, here is the point. It's not probable because a XYZ Bank's responsibility only comes in when the customer defaults. So it is conditional on future events happening which is outside the control of XYZ Bank. And that clearly is the definition of a contingent liability. So for a contingent liability, the outcome of these future events which will necessitate the payment are outside the control of XYZ Bank. So it is only conditional if the customers default. So there is a present obligation, all right, but it's not probable. So we say that it is possible that there will be an outflow. There will be a possible outflow. There is a present obligation, all right, but there is only a possible outflow. That is conditional on the fact that it is when the customers default. That is where XYZ responsibility comes in. Now, the third point, which is the criteria, is the measurement. So we have 1, 2, 3. Measurement. We know how much, and the amount is 12.1 million. So before we can recognize this as a provision, there should be obligation, it should be probable there will be an outflow, and we can reliably estimate the cost. We know the cost, we know there is an obligation, but because it is not probable, we say that there is a contingent liability. So the XYZ Bank should only, please note, only disclose the 20x8. So it is only a disclosure which is required. So in the note, XYZ Bank will disclose that at the end of the current year, there are outstanding guarantees they have issued in favor of customers, totaling 12.1 million, totaling 12.1 million, and that these guarantees becomes probable when customers default, and this is a contingent liability. I hope this helps you in your preparation for the FR exam. Please subscribe to this channel to receive updates on new videos.